Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the right to vote is under attack. It may not be easy to see, but in state legislatures all across this country, we're seeing a quiet passing of laws that will strip American citizens of their right to vote.
You know, as citizens of this nation, the voting franchise is not just our constitutional right. It is the right through which all other rights are secured. Our primary voice in how this country is run.
We must unmask these shameful attempts to disenfranchise voters. Let's stop this partisan effort that strike really at the very core of our country. Let's win this war against voters.
No one can give you a specific example of voter fraud based on someone impersonating someone who they should not be on election day.
As far as we've come in our society in broadening the scope of civil rights, we cannot afford to revert back to a time when it was acceptable to limiting rights of a select few. We are not meant to have a government of some people, by some people, for some people.
The right to vote does not exist for political expediency. It is a constitutional right, a moral right for all of our citizens. It is the pride of America, this American franchise.
So I stand today on the floor of the House to say we will never give up the fight. We're going to fight these voter ID laws. We're going to fight these laws that are going to intimidate our voters.
The faces have changed consistently, but the fight is still the same. We still have to fight for this precious right to vote.
The history of the right to vote in America is a history of conflict, a struggle for that right. Many people died trying to protect that right. I was beaten in jail because I stood up for it. For millions like me, the struggle for the right to vote is not mere history. It is experience. We should not take a step backward with new poll tax and voter ID laws and barrier to voter registration and voter participation. We must ensure every vote and every vote count. The vote is the most powerful, nonviolent tool or instrument we have in a democratic society. If we allow our power to vote to be taken away, we'll be facing the need for another movement, a new nonviolent revolution in America. To retake the same ground we won almost 50 years ago, we must fight back.